Welcome to the Wammo Gonzo podcast. We are live on July 9th, 2024. Coming to you with episode 115. Tyler's got to redo it. Should I redo it? I don't know if I should redo it, but I don't think I'm going to redo it. He had to get the technical difficulties.
Had to recalibrate the circuitry.
You could call pretty much anything a technical difficulty.
Had to recalculate the circuitry.
I mean, honestly, think about it. You could call anything a technical difficulty.
Yeah, like her pussy breaks, technical difficulty.
You come in her, technical difficulty. You wreck your whip on 75.
Drunker than piss. Bro, I'm skibbity-doo-dah toilet Ohio right now.
I don't know what happened, but I hope everybody had a 4th of July.
I'm skibbity-rizzler right now.
See, I didn't say I hope you all had a good 4th of July.
Holiday.
I just said I hope you had a 4th of July.
Yeah, we just hope you survived, made it.
And the reason being because this 4th of July specifically sucked fucking dick.
For you.
Exactly.
I just took a nappy poo.
I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I worked out in the morning. And then I got slugged out. And then what did I watched 2 movies. That's what I do. And the viewers may be wondering, why? Oh, nah, the viewers aren't wondering. Because
they know.
They know.
Cameron girl.
It was fucking pissing down fucking cats and dogs.
Oh, is that what happened?
Dude, it was stupid.
I was sleeping.
I mean, it was just the dumbest 4th of July yet. I feel like, the past couple, it's been raining. I mean, I don't know why. It just ruins the whole fucking aspect of 4th of July. It's like you're supposed to be outside camping by a lake, drinking beer, zeros, eating burgers, hot dogs, grip those barbecue chips out of the box. But this year it was like, oh no, we're going to be stupid hot, stormy, and fucking humid and rainy. It just fucked everyone's day up.
Is what it is.
It is. And then everyone had to go back to work on Friday unless your work was cool or you took a PTO day.
Was your floating
work cool?
holiday.
Was your work cool or did you have to take a PTO day?
Floating holiday.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
You're going to have to think.
That means you had to pay for it with PTO.
Till you pay.
Yeah. Did you?
Dude, I'm skibbity Rizzler toilet right now.
I get it. You awful fucking trolley gummy worm and a monster. Nate, did you have to take off, or did you get off Friday?
No, I worked.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it was a pain in the dick having to go back in Friday.
Why didn't you just take off?
Nah, I mean, I ain't going to do that. I'm saving my PTO.
Nah, for
my
what?
My PTO rolls over into the next year. I max out once I have like 200 hours. I'm just going to stack that shit.
What you saving it for?
Well, they don't pay you out. Why wouldn't I save it? Take a month off.
Take a day off.
I mean, realistically, it'd be like take a fucking 10-day vacation again, just like, Vegas, Arizona. Take a fucking 10-day vacation. You know what I mean? That's my vibe. So I don't really. I've only taken 1 day off of work thus far, and that was day after that fucking pig marathon shit. But yeah, we're back this week. We've had a nice little break. You know what I mean? Everybody had somewhat of a solid holiday, weekend, weekday, fucking whatever it was. I don't know. A lot's been fucking happening. I did have one bit I had to get out of the way. It ain't going to be a credit off an onion burger for a hair. It ain't my fault, but it ain't yours either. I do got one call I got to make, though. I've been planning this call out for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Please press 8 to confirm you are not a telemarketer.
Damn. What if you just lie? Please confirm you're white.
Hello, Folses.
Hey, is this Folses Fishing Lake?
Yes.
Hey, brother, this is Danny Brown. I live down Bridgetown Road, just right past the Fiddler's Green.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I was wondering, so I got my grandnephew. He just came up from the Marine Corps, and he was wondering, he got from one of his sailor buddies, he got himself one of them harpoon guns. So I was wondering, would you mind if we got us a cat with a harpoon?
Oh, yeah, you could do that down at the Ohio River.
Oh, we can't do that up there, folks?
No, unfortunately, man.
I mean,
pretty pretty illegal, I'd say.
Oh, that's illegal.
If I had to make a guess, I'd say yeah. But
Do you
I
know?
won't call the cops on you if you don't.
Jeez.
Oh shit! I mean, he just back from the Corps, and I don't know. Is that the fucking? I don't know, man. I was just trying to see if that would happen or not. But you're saying that's illegal up there, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure. Not what we do, buddy.
Okay, now do you guys?
Sounds interesting though.
Okay,
Sounds fun, man. If you get a few of them guns, call me. We'll go out together and do some harpooning.
no shit. Okay. I also
man,
had
let's
one
do it.
other question. Are we allowed to bring just because you're just saying catch and release type of environment up there, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I was wondering if we brought some fish, can we grill it? If it ain't the fish we catch.
Are we live on the air or something? What's going on here? Are you serious right now? Yeah, man. I don't care what you grill as long as it ain't my fish.
Welcome back to the Kid Chris Show. You're live on EBN. We
Right.
have Folds' Fishing Lake here. They're going in about.
Bro, he like knew. He could sniff it on you. He's
I
like,
just got that idea the other day. It was like, I'm gonna call these fuckers. I seen them pop up on Facebook. I was like, I'm gonna call these fuckers and ask if I can bring a harpoon.
I wonder what gave it away, the harpoon or the accent. Hey, he's from the Marine Corps. And fucking, that's pretty good. He's like, next time you get one,
I
come
was like,
call
welcome
me
back
up.
to the Kid Chris Show on EBN.
Jeez,
He just thinks he's on EBN, right?
jeez, I hope so.
He tries to call EBN tomorrow morning, like, what fuck did that motherfucker?
I think he's ready to clock out. He don't give a shit.
Bro, the place is open till midnight.
Yeah, he's still ready.
I've never been there, but I remember me and Nate, we never went there back in the day. I think we like pulled in.
I
the
don't know.
old
I've
Central.
definitely fished there, but I don't know if I went with you or not.
Yeah.
I never caught anything either.
Hmm.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's a bad fucking vibe to that place then.
Yeah, fishing's cool, but I think I'm gonna get into hunting. You know.
Damn.
Ding. Can we mute the cellular devices,
Really?
please?
I mean, Jesus, I get 1 hour of my life away. Can't even get an hour. But no, yeah, hunting's a good thing, man.
Yeah.
I eventually want to get back into that. Maybe that's a good goal for me within the next year. Just get back into it. The only problem for me with hunting now, I got my achievement course. I got a rifle to be able to do it, whatever. I just don't have property.
What kind of rifle?
Oh shit! It's actually funny you say that.
Grandpa's hand me down.
No, it's actually a 20 gauge shotgun, but I use a Hornady SST Sabot slug out of there. And if you look up what a Hornady SST Sabot slug,
Jamie?
it's exactly that. The brand is Hornady SST Sabot slug. And if you look up a Hornady SST Sabot slug, you don't need a rifle. Because I got a 20 gauge with a, rifled barrel and a nice Simmons diamond scope on top. So if you want to show.
The Hornady SST shotgun slug shells transform your favorite rifled barrel slug gun into a weapon that outperforms some center fire rifles.
Yep. Exactly that. So you don't need a rifle. You got a 20
We're a
gauge with
hunting
rifled barrel.
podcast now.
Oh, yeah. We can call Wade. I
Call
mean,
up Wade.
that fucker shot a black bear.
Dang. That ain't too hard.
Yeah, you ain't never seen Wade's black bear? That fucker's killed a black bear. Yeah, he's been hunting fucking
Black
long
bears
time.
are the pussies, right?
Man, I don't know, but that shit's wired into
Nate,
that boy's life.
Figure out which one's more dangerous, black or brown
I
bear.
think black are the ones like in Gatlinburg and stuff.
think-
That's a good question. What's more dangerous, black or brown
Pretty
bears?
sure brown bears are the mean fuckers.
Really?
They'll tear your ass up.
That was Wade and his Paul back in 2011.
Jeez, just holding the dead fuck. Just holding him.
Yeah, the brown ones are like grizzly bears.
It's just for the viewers. We got Wade holding a black bear. Fucking Wade.
He's just nodding off. Damn, that's young Wade.
You don't fuck Wade.
Wade'll fucking cut you up. He'll fucking field dress your dick.
Yeah, so that's something you gotta. I don't know. What's more dangerous?
Brown bear.
The brown bear is the grizzly bear, so I assume.
I don't think black bears do shit to people. I mean, they'll fuck you up, but they're not going to bother
Those are
you.
the ones you see down in Gatlinburg. They're just like staring at people. They're just like, they just want like the garbage.
Oh shit! I guess it is the black bear that's more dangerous.
No, brown
And a
bear.
brown bear is usually larger than a brown bear.
Oh,
or a black bear.
Really? That black bear was fucking huge.
That's
good.
And longer claws.
the black ones are bigger, I've heard.
Damn.
They're packing.
Packing heat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hunting's a great fucking thing to get into, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just grateful I got taught by my uncle before he went to Jesus.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I was with my uncle too, shooting some AKs, ARs. I think a SCAR. And then
Now, was it fully automatic, though? Were they?
I don't even think those are legal.
Though they are if you got yourself a Class 2 permit.
Yeah,
Nate,
but
what's
who
a
needs-
Class 2 permit?
Who needs a fucking automatic rifle?
Nate, what's a Class 2 weapon permit? Type that in for the viewers.
If you shoot an
listeners.
automatic AK, it's gonna
Yeah.
fucking hit the ceiling.
Class 2 status is a critical classifications for federal firearms licenses in the United States, allowing them to manufacture and deal in NFA firearms. This encompasses items such as machine guns, short barrel rifles, and destructive devices.
Yep. If you have a Class 2 firearm license, then you're able to own fully automatic weapons. My dad's friends have one.
Yeah, but why you need a automatic one?
Oh, it's a process to go through. Like, you know how, like, to be able for me to go walk down into point blank or whatever to go get a gun, like I said, because I got put on like a not like denial immediately, but like I got to process it through the
Questionable.
FBI. Yeah, I got to go send them my fingerprints. And I'll be allowed because I sealed my entire criminal record. But yeah, in order to get that shit, fuck, you probably got to have the cleanest record next to fucking Joe Biden.
He ain't too clean. Why the fuck you need an automatic rifle? Fuck you shooting?
That's the point, though, to have them.
Be
Be a real man.
It's automatic.
It's like you can be a fucker that's like, yeah, I'm toting like some fucking hood fucks on Facebook, you know, but to actually have a true fully automatic legally in your name,
But why?
it's just like, I mean, it's fucking,
How about you just work on your trigger finger?
bro. Have you ever
Work
shot a
on your
fully
trigger
automatic?
finger like a real man.
We should do that next time out in Vegas. It costs a lot of money, but we can go shoot fully autos out there. But it's a fucking good time. I mean, there's just such a difference between shooting pew, 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 to fucking letting that bucket rip. Yeah. I mean,
It's
that's
the same bullet. It's just shooting faster.
Yeah, it's a fucking automatic.
It's not a little BB gun.
I mean, you're defending the semi. It's like some Playboy Cardi. Like, I got the semi. Beep, beep.
Yeah, because fucking shooting guns, not people.
Hey, man.
Shooting
you never
targets,
know
not
when the
man.
fucking government's turning on you. You never know. We got our corn growing and shit. We're ready for a
Oh,
fucking
no.
civil war.
I'm pretty happy with what he gave me, so I'm just like chilling, you know.
What'd he give?
You know, just a little 9, nothing too crazy.
Man.
Just a glicky. Got it outside of my car. Should have brought it in for the podcast.
Brr.
But yeah,
Gotta
it's
be
pretty
careful
nice.
toting that in the whip.
I can tote it anywhere.
Brr. As long as you ain't drink, you good.
I don't drink and drive.
That's yeah. Brr. Yeah, I think a lot of people are like controversial upon the topic of like actually owning and carrying a firearm because some people are like, "Why do you need it?"
Then don't buy one.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like no one's making you get one.
But then there's people that are like, "Yeah, you never know when shit's gonna pop off. You're gonna be the hero of the
I
day."
mean, better have it than to not. Yep.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly.
Nate, do you
Someone's
own any
digging
firearms?
through your trash at
Nah,
night.
No.
Someone's
I don't
digging through
either
your
right
trash
now.
at night, you know?
Not personally in the name.
So why not?
Digging through your trash.
Mm-hmm. You never know. But yeah. See, I always thought you needed a concealed carry, but you don't.
No, that changed several years ago
Mm-hmm.
in Ohio specifically.
Yeah, so I'm cool. I'm good. As
Yeah,
long
it
as
used to be the law was if you do not have a concealed carry permit, you have to carry it on the outside of your clothing. And then once the law changed, now you can carry without a concealed carry permit.
I don't know. People get more frightened when it's on the outside. They're like, he's got a gun.
I've seen some bubbies coating their shit on the outside.
They
just
like
to let you know.
Let you know, cocksucker.
You fuck with my daughter, my Dodge Ram, my fat wife.
This 40's going
Tabitha,
in your ass.
You're fucked. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm pretty cool. The 9's got some pop to it, so it's pretty nice.
I pulled out a knife.
I wish I was out on 4th of July. I would have been like... But yeah, it's pretty cool just to look at it, you know, take it apart, clean it, put it back together.
Ciao for that spring.
You know, some real man shit. Some USA shit, you know. This is what you do. You come to this country, you get a gun. Well, you're born in this country, you get a gun. If you come here, they're like, I don't know. Man, there's a lot of illegals here. Did you know that? They've been crawling up here.
Always has been. That ain't a new subject.
There's a lot of them. You know, your buddy Joe Biden, he just lets them roll in.
Oh, that ain't my buddy. I was just mentioning him.
That's your buddy.
Shit, I'm not registered to vote.
You and your brother.
She.
Alex is like, he's like the best option besides Trump because, like, I don't know, Trump's like a dick or something. What's your brother's, like, argument for why he's like a Biden head?
Bro, you'd have to call him, put live on the pod and ask.
I kind of want to. Just
Go
be like,
ahead. You got his number?
He'd be like, well, I'll tell you like this, Tyler.
Do it.
I don't care that much. I was just wondering. I wonder why anyone fucking likes that guy, you know?
Ain't no telling.
A trillion, billion people. Damn, Cameron's gonna zen out for you guys on camera.
Gonna enjoy it. That's my getaway.
Till you
What's
can't.
yours?
I don't know. You seem very defensive these days. What's going
Oh,
on?
I'm amped up, brother. Like I said, I did my 5x5 today. I ran a little over 3 miles. After that fucker in the humidity and heat.
Why are you so defensive?
Oh, I'm feeling good. Like I said, I used to be 150, a little pipsqueak, but now Cameron's getting up there.
I don't think you made that big of a jump. I think you were more than 150.
No, I was about 150, 155 when I was my little skinny fucking
How long
thing.
ago was that?
Not that long ago.
How long ago was that?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't think you just gained 30 pounds in fucking
Oh,
a month.
I mean, it's been happening, brother. That
Okay.
5x5 shit's real.
You started that like 2 weeks ago.
Well, longer than that, brother. Longer than
How
that.
long? You're just like longer than that,
I couldn't
but I
tell
can't
you.
tell you.
I couldn't tell you. I forget time. I don't need to know.
You don't need to know.
No. As long as I keep doing it.
Yeah.
You just got to get
knows?
amped up, brother.
Oh, I'm amped up. I'm
You
skibbity
got to stick to
Rizzler
your
toilet.
routine. Like Nate. One day legs, one day chest, one day back, one day fucking whatever he does. You got to stick to the routine.
Bro, you
go
just
there
started
and-
this routine 2 weeks
Oh,
ago,
yeah?
bro.
I love routines, though.
Mm-hmm.
Routines make me hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, this day I got that to do. I don't just pull up to the gym like, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do
I
that.
think I'll get on the treadmill or something.
Yeah, once you have a routine, I'm telling you, when you start enjoying your gym membership, you're like, fucking
Cool story, bro. What else is happening? You gained
much
30
else.
pounds.
Not much else.
You're amped up.
Oh, I'm fucking juicing. That shit makes you juice. I see why people do it. They become addicted to the gym. It's an addiction.
What the Sigma?
I'm
What
fucking
else?
I'm just juiced.
You're just fucking rocking back and forth.
I mean, I've never felt this type of shit before. It's a lot different from the runner's high. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
A runner's high is different from a fucking gym high.
What'd you do today?
Let's see here. What did I do today?
You just did it. You don't remember?
I don't think about it. Let's see here. I mean, I forget my poundage, you know what I mean?
Your weight?
Yeah. Today I did. I'm just at 5 sets of 5 reps at 135 pounds while squatting. So squatting?
Could have just said squatting.
Yeah, squatting 135 pounds at 5 sets of 5 reps.
Squatting.
5 sets of 5 reps. Overhead press at 85 pounds.
Oh, the 5x5. That's bench, overhead press, squat.
Well, you got an A day and a B day.
And what else?
So then
Deadlift?
today was deadlift. 5 reps of 175 pounds.
And then rows.
Dead press,
right?
deadlift.
Rows.
So then that's the B day. And that's 5 sets of 5 reps of squatting, 5 sets of 5 reps bench pressing, 5 sets of 5 reps barbell rows. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think that's understood when you say 5x5.
Squatting's a real fucking thing, man. Squatting's a real thing. I mean,
Yes. Probably the best workout you can do.
I mean, there's a lot of, like, I've been reading the emails that come along with the free app, and they say that, like, obviously that's the most, like, I don't know what you call it. Nate, can you explain what makes squatting so good?
Boost
like
your
such a-
testosterone.
Well, it's like,
You're just using like a lot of muscles in your body.
yeah.
Like not only your legs, but like you gotta like hold on to the bar and stuff and
Shoulders.
stabilize the bar on your body.
Back, maybe.
Yeah. But I honestly don't even.
Your ass muscles.
Yeah. Glutes, quads.
What about the calves? I don't think it feels on the calves. You
Not
gotta
really.
like target the calves on their own.
Yep.
Those are the hardest one. Everyone skips calves.
At least my legs are fucking good. I got some good fucking calves.
Yeah, you got the Sifky calves.
Oh, yeah.
Your whole family's got some calves on them.
Mine's from running. They've been good. Yeah, I don't know, man. I damn, that kind of really just put me into a psychological trip. Tyler's like, why you amped up? Why you fucking pent up?
Yeah.
What are you pent up
What are you
about?
pent up about?
And that really just put me into a trip. I
Yeah,
just
because
realized,
you're all
like,
defensive and for no reason.
well, that's what I mean. Is like I'm starting to realize now. Like, do you ever notice?
you should
it's
be
like,
chill after workout. Like, I don't give a fuck.
do you ever notice like gym people? It's like, what else do they talk about other than working out? Damn,
Yeah.
it's like that's what I'm becoming.
Yeah, it can be dull to some.
Yeah, I'm not sitting here talking about work though. So that's the truth right there as well.
Work can be cool.
But I just think that, like, I don't know, man. I think it's like, damn, that's a big thing. Working out.
Yep, we're happy for you. You're on the horse again.
It's good. Man, I was thinking about another funny story the other day, though. I tell you what. So, man, there was this one guy. His name was Blanco. And I don't know what the fuck Blanco's real name was.
White.
But all I can tell you is this fucker lived over by Xavier University. And back in the day, talking like 2018, so me and my boy Connor, way before he passed, we would go to Blanco's house. And Blanco was this, like, big drug dealer. He just sold a bunch of weed.
He's
And,
a
like,
narco.
he would sell, what the fuck else was it? What was those things that, like, Molly, ecstasy, beans?
Bang.
You know, they'd have, like, Superman or fucking figures and faces on them and shit. Like, they'd be purple, green, red, blue, yellow. And this fucker, like, I'm not lying to you, he had a huge afro. Like, you know, your classic afro man type of afro. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, when he would talk to you and shit, he'd, like, look at you, like, his eyes would be real wide like this. Like,
He's probably doped up.
bruh, and, like, I swear to God, his hair would grow when you would talk to him, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And, like, we would go over there, right, because, like, Connor and I, like, what we did for money, like, to get, like, drugs back in the day, like Xanax and bud, like, well, we just get free bud for him because he would leave pounds all over his house, right? And you're probably wondering right now at this point in the story, like, how did we just get into his house, right? We're not buying drugs
Let
off
you
this
in.
guy. No. So we would go over to this guy's house to make money. And you're probably wondering again right now at this point in the story, what would we do to make money with this drug dealer, right? When you're not selling drugs.
Credit
We're not
card
selling drugs.
scamming.
Nope. This fucker had probably about 4 blue nose pit bulls, and he would just like let him roam his house. He and his bitch would be at the top floor of this house over by Xavier, and like just up in the like top fucking smoking whatever, like, you know, like I said, big afro dude, like just, and he'd pay Connor and I once a week to come over and pick up the dog shit that's just all over his house on the first floor and on the basement.
Nice.
And like I'm talking piles of dog shit. Like if you actually, it's funny enough, right? Because I had some beef with Rad OTR back in the day.
The fuck is that?
It's a vintage clothing store here in OTR. If you get on their page and look on Apple Maps, right? I hated these fuckers a lot because they sold my brother a vintage Polo Sport t-shirt I already
fake.
had. And I told them I passed on that shirt, and they intentionally sold it to my brother just to make money. So I'm like, fuck you. You're not about the, you're about the money. You ain't about the customer. Because I was buying all their Polo
No
Sport
shit,
off of them
they're
back
about
in
the money.
day.
Business.
And they fucked me over. So I intentionally posted a pic that's still on their fucking Apple Maps of me wearing their fucking workwear gear.
Yep.
And I'm picking up the dog
Bro,
shit.
why does it say Tyler? Why does it say Tyler?
Oh, I made a fake Yelp account with
Bro.
Hogan's fucking
Bro.
buddy named Ben as the picture.
The name's Tyler.
Tyler P.
So was he like not letting the dogs in the backyard?
Well,
or
that's the
something?
thing. He had 4 blue nose pit bulls, and this motherfucker was ghetto. You know, he drove like a Chevy Camaro and shit. Didn't give a fuck except about selling bud. So as you can see, there's dog turds like all over the house. Like not
Nice.
even on the pee pads that
Nice.
Connor and I would lay down. So like these dog turds were everywhere. I'm talking because he was feeding this motherfucker Rachel Ray's. He'd even send us to the Kroger's out there in Norwood to get Rachel Ray's. He said, "Don't feed him none of that kibbles and bitch bullshit. Feed him Rachel Ray." And he was like real strict about us getting Rachel Ray for the dogs. But so like he'd give us money and we would go and buy cleaning product. I'm talking like Pine Sol, bleach, new mop heads like every week. And like he'd have us just pick up the dog shit of the house. He'd have us put the dogs outside or down in the basement.
Why
and we
didn't
cleaned
he
the
just
first
put
floor.
the dogs outside?
But because he didn't have a full fence in the yard. And so like this dog shit was everywhere. I'm talking in the kitchen, in the fucking living room, in the dining room, in the fucking entryway. And then it eventually became a problem where all 4 of the dogs couldn't all be together. So he had to keep 2 in the basement too, by the washing machine, unfinished basement, concrete floor. Dog shit was everywhere. I'm talking all over the fucking basement too. And Connor and I would go over there once a fucking week and pick up the dog shit piles and fucking mop the floors with fucking like, you know, Pine Sol and fucking, you know, bleach. We'd spray the basement floor. We'd also give the dogs a bath downstairs, which, not trying to get cruelty, but we would just dump a bunch of soap on the dog and spray them from a distance with the fucking hose because they were pit bulls.
I think the cruelty is leaving the dogs inside.
Yeah,
Shit
right.
all day.
And so we would do that shit. This fucker would just have pounds of weed sitting out too on the island of his kitchen, and pounds everywhere. So me and Connor would be taking that shit,
nugs.
fucking grabbing Kroger baggies, fucking stuffing them on our dick and fucking socks of our shit. And like we would just we get our bud for free. And so like we had enough bud to always jeeb and smoke backwoods for a while. And it was crazy, right? So it gets even deeper and crazier. So like we would do this. I'm talking about once a week for like probably like 4 months. Like we did this shit, and he would pay us probably like $80 a person or something. You know what I mean? So we'd have hella Xanax money, food money, alcohol money, whatever. And so we just always did it. We were just like, he'd call him up like, "Yeah, time to come over," and like we would come over and do that. So then eventually it got to the point where 2 of the dogs, they couldn't be inside anymore. They were fighting. So he put 2 of the other dogs out in the garage, which is like, you know, so they was pooping it up in there and shit. So he gets a call one day, and Connor gets a call from the Blanco fucker. And I kid you not, the guy says, "Hey, man, I got a real problem today." And I'm like, "What the fuck you mean?" And he's like, "Yeah, this is real bad, man." He's like, "I need you to be serious." Connor's like, "Yeah, man, what's going the fuck on, dude?" And he's like, Yeah, so I put he like named the dogs or whatever. He's like, I put so and so and so and so in the garage, and
Chico.
Veronica killed the other dog.
Damn.
So like one dog killed the other one because they're pit bulls, and we
That
were on
doesn't explain-
speakerphone, and I was
That
like,
doesn't explain.
he was
it.
like, so I need you to get rid of the body.
Hmm.
And so Connor and I are like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, Blanco. Like I chimed in on speaker. I was like, yeah, we'll come over there. We'll put in a couple garbage bags tied up like a GG baggie. We'll get it out your way. You know what I mean?
That's fucked up.
Tied up like a GG baggie. Connor punched me as hard as he could in my arm. He's like, shut the fuck up. Try not to laugh like at me for saying that shit. Like tie the fucking dead fucking pit bull up like a fucking GG baggie of weed.
I don't
So,
really think that's funny.
We go over there, we get the dog, and we tie it up in black garbage bags. We put it in the back of my old Jimmy, and fucking we lied to the dude and said we went down by the river and gave it a proper burial and a memorial service when it was like January outside. The river was like fucking freezing. We just tossed that motherfucker in the river. Dude paid us like $300 for doing that shit.
At least it was good money.
But it's just the shit, like, it was the most randomest fucking shit ever in my entire life. Like, the shit we would do. Fucking the bread. I just, like, I thought about that story the other day. I was laughing because when I was like, well, yeah, we'll tie it up like a GG Becky.
I think that's only funny to you.
I don't know, bro. That shit was hilarious, man.
I wouldn't be picking up a dead dog.
Bruh.
Not even for 300.
Bruh. Whew. That shit was a long time ago. That was some crazy shit. That was some real crazy shit. But yeah, man, I just had to throw that out there. So I thought that was hilarious.
I don't know if hilarious is the word. I wonder what Blanco's doing these days.
I was just going to say, I tried to look him up on Facebook right now. Like, I see another figure right now on there, but I don't know if it's him. Oh, I think this is, I found him. I found him, bro.
You didn't even spell it right.
Let's see if he has any more pictures. I think this is his old one. Yeah, that's his old one.
Oh, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense.
Bro, yeah. I'm talking like that shit was fucking hilarious.
What's funny about that?
I mean, it's just like it's the most randomest fucking thing in the world. Yeah, that was him, bro. That was him. Oh, shit. Well, in other news, we're getting towards the middle of July now. Time is flying by. Summer's been different. How's the comedy scene going, brother?
I've just been observing. I haven't been doing any comedy. Just been watching them.
I get it.
They're figuring it out. They're doing their thing.
Damn.
Creating little fucking games and yeah, live podcasts and all that shit. If everyone's just grinding out here, crabs in a bucket,
Dang.
you know?
That's heavy. Hogan's been telling me about this show, man. Nate, maybe you could chime in about it. It's called, fuck what the name of the show is called. Oh, damn it, dude. I'm going to have to look back through our messages and find it real quick. It's a really weird show. Supposedly you have to pay to watch it. It's called
Fish bowl.
Fish Tank.
Fish tank. Yeah, he's been hyping that. It's Sam Hyde's reality show
Yeah, so you've heard about it?
from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him telling us about that.
Yeah, he's been
Hogan watches some real off-brand shit, I'll tell you what.
well, I mean, supposedly there's like no whatever it's called in there, like it's completely explicit, like you can do anything and whatever. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
It's because Sam Hyde's in charge of it. He's a pretty crazy guy.
Is
to
he
say the
on the
least.
is he on the thing in Texas, whatever it's called?
What's that?
Where the comedy thing is, where people
He's
go-
not like a real comedian. He
what's
just
that
does
called
internet
again?
videos.
Where people go to that comedy thing, you get 60 seconds.
Kill Tony.
Is he on Kill Tony?
I think he tries to get on sometimes.
Does he?
Actually, some people I know got on. They went down to Austin to get on to Kill Tony, and they did.
Really?
So
How'd they do?
the episode comes out in like a week or two, so
Oh,
I want to
fuck.
see it. But yeah, actually, John Hamill, the guy who hosted the roast, he got lucky as fuck and got picked. So I don't know. I got to see it
Oh shit! When did he go? Was this after the roast? Before?
before.
Oh, so that's why he had balls to steal during the
Oh
roast.
yeah, he's yeah.
He's like, I'm fucking making it out of the city.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he got a big head after it. And once the video drops, I'm sure he'll be promoting that shit as he should, but I guess that's the cheat code or whatever you want to call it. Like get on Kill
It's like
Tony,
the American Idol.
boost your popularity,
Yeah,
and then
it's like the American Idol of the comedy scene.
and then the real mecca is get on Rogan somehow. Sam Hyde's trying to get on Rogan for a while. But not John Hamill guy, he's actually got some good bits. He's one of the guys in the scene where I'm like, he's got some fucking solid jokes. Better than mine.
Would
so-
you rate him as the best in Cincinnati?
Probably not. He's only been doing it for like a year or two, so probably not.
Who would you rate as the best in Cincinnati right now?
There's like a top 3.
Who are they?
Rand Barnacle, I think. Chris Seamer, he's headlining at Go Bananas this weekend. And Blake Hammond, he's big. But they're all, it's not like they're popular as fuck, but they still hang out with like the fucking amateurs, and they still just pretend like, you know, they're not shit.
Yeah.
So I guess they're humble in that way.
Mm.
And Blake hosts a feedback mic where he's helping comedians write jokes. Shit like that. And he's got a podcast with another one of the guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really talk to them too much, but I'd say they're like the top 3, something like that.
Okay.
Not like anyone would know those names though.
What do you think's the next step after like Go Bananas? Funny Bone?
Taft Theater.
Taft Theater.
And I think Blake did Taft Theater.
That's
like
right
last year.
downtown, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
Right there. Yeah. Where Taste of Cincinnati was set up.
You start in comedy clubs, theaters if you can get one, and then fucking arenas if you're mega. So it's like start at the fucking bare bone open mic and just build your way up. And they've been doing it for like 10 plus years, so it's not like you just fucking happen overnight.
So I'd like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like I feel like there's this like no man's land area in comedy where it's like once you get past like say your Taft Theater or something, you go to like, you know, maybe casinos or something like that, which would I guess be upwards of the arena. But like
That's more of a theater.
there's a guy coming to like I was over at Turfway racing and gaming this past weekend, right? And they had an advertisement for Brian Reagan coming to
is that a
Turfway
black
Park.
dude?
See, I don't know. See, like you
Brian
look at
Reagan.
places like that, right? Like who the fuck's going to Turfway Park in Florence, Kentucky to do comedy, right?
People
Like,
go any fucking
But
where.
do you see what I mean? There's like this gray area where it's all these like kind of dumb fucking places, right?
That's
or
what you do.
do you think that's
you eat a fucking bag of cum?
Yeah.
You literally lose money doing comedy just because you fucking enjoy it so much, or you're hungry for some dream. Like people from here will drive to fucking Chicago for a $20 set,
Mm.
And it's like, why the fuck did you do that? But it's like, no, that's what you do.
I guess that's like the gray area or like the no man's land I'm referring to. Like
Live
it's like
on the
this,
fucking road.
It's like it's better than the bar scene, right? Of the complete amateurs, where like I could sign up, right?
Yeah, it's a real
it's-
showcase.
But then it's like you're in this pause setting, right? Between see like right here, right? This is the amateur area. Fucking this is like that gray area, like Turfway Park, places like that. Going to Chicago, $20, you get paid, and then into the big shit like Rogan or fucking going to fucking the place in Texas or like big comedy places or like the thing out in L.A. The Funny Bone in L.A. or whatever.
Comedy store.
Comedy store. Thank you. So like, I guess you got to ride in that middle once you make it out of the fucking just complete amateur end, right? You got to ride
It's
in
a
that middle,
fucking long
which is
ride.
like Turfway Park, Taft Theater, fucking.
It's more like Go Bananas before that. It's like Liberty before that. You're still doing comedy clubs. It's not like you just fucking get booked in a theater.
Yeah. So do you think?
It's a long road.
Yeah, it's like you got to probably do that. Go Bananas, Turfway Park type of shit, Taft Theater for a while before you get offered to go to like big league.
If you're doing Taft Theater, you're probably getting some offers from like Chicago, New York, maybe Tennessee, some shit like that.
Okay. I'm just breaking it down. It's pretty much like, fucking amateur leagues to minor league baseball to major league baseball, right? I'm using that scale. It's like
amateur, minor, college, MLB,
mhm.
something like that.
Okay.
It's all stepping stones.
Where's our boy York at in the scene? Did he pause? Is he not really doing it anymore?
He's doing it, but like, bro, he's only been in for like less than me, so I mean, he goes up to open mics a lot, but it's not something you just fucking. He's not gonna be headlighting at Go Bananas. He might be like a middle or like maybe a opener in a year, or not a year, but like a few years.
Okay. Yeah,
But yeah, these people that are headlining at Go Bananas now have been in it for like 10 years in the Cincy scene.
holy shit.
So it's like you don't just fucking get picked like that. And it's kind of like a little gatekeepy too. Like they'll hold you back if they know you're not ready or they don't want to push you. So it's like, yeah, you probably got to suck a couple dicks to get it where you want to be sometimes. Unless, and that's the cheat code.
Yeah, you got suck
Unless
some
you
dick.
want to put some time in. If you want to like try and fast track it, you're gonna have to suck some dicks.
Who's like the dick you would suck to get into Go Bananas? To be in it fucking.
There's a couple dicks there to suck.
Is there?
I'm not gonna drop names, but there's a couple.
Yeah.
Probably the owner, the booker, the host. I don't know. Something.
I guess it would involve fucking running into that owner or fucking sending your tape to them.
They definitely want to see your stand up. They want to see your stand up tape. They want to see you on stage in person. They want to see it. They have, you got to prove yourself before they're just like, yep, we'll give you a shot.
I mean, because as minimal, of like, knowledge I have, right? I mean, I'm just a jokester up here, right? You know what I mean? I'm a realist. I'm a jokester. This podcast, it breaks me down into multiple different phases of my life. But like, the last true comedian I've ever seen in my life was Ari Spears up there at Funny Bone and Liberty when he came into town. And that shit was funny.
He's hilarious.
Like, that shit was hilarious. And like, I guess too, then, you have the possibility.
He's been doing it for like 15 plus years.
Yeah. But then, you look at someone.
And he's got specials out on tape.
Like Netflix specials and shit.
Probably. I know he's got a bunch of CDs out. I'm sure he's got some like specials, video.
So it's all kind of do you believe in the comedy world, like, if I were to relate it to like the career world, do you think it's sometimes who you know, not what you know?
It's definitely who you know. It's definitely networking, 100%.
Damn.
There's a lot of people that start and they just act nice just to fucking get handouts. It doesn't always work, but You can see it happen. It's like, dude, you're just fucking sucking his dick to get something. But sometimes you got to, I guess. Unless you want to fucking grind it out.
So right now, would it be worth it to you to like maybe head down to Lexington, like a Columbus, Dayton, or like a local city to like try to get in some mics down there, start getting your name around?
Probably. Yeah, that's the name of the game, is get your name out there.
Yeah.
But it's probably going to be, it's going to seem like a fucking waste of time when you're there because you're not going to get any like result from it.
You're sitting there, you're drinking a fucking beer, you're just waiting. It's a hurry up and wait type of aspect.
Yeah, but it's not like you're going to get some result from it. I mean, you might get booked at another place, you might not. Or you just fucking drive home and you're like, damn, I just fucking bombed. I just fucking ate 10 dicks. What the fuck's the point of this?
Suck. That's like driving home after a bad breakup. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Well, that's
it's such an energy, though, dude.
That's what it is.
It's such a fucking energy in itself, though. Like, because I commend you for that shit. I mean, obviously, you saw my ass get up there a couple times way back in the day, a couple years ago. And I kind of lost the heart and soul for it. I just, like I said, I felt I didn't belong in that environment. I don't know. There was something like, it was like doing psychedelic drugs. I just felt like there was no use for it for me. And that's kind of what like stopped me, I guess. Is I was like, it just felt like too many fuckers making reels on Instagram or Facebook to me.
Yeah.
That's why I commend you for sticking true.
Because it's still around, but it's not like I've been fucking killing it or anything.
But I think that, like, you know, from what I've gathered, especially at the roast, right?
I'm more just like
there was two fuckers that came up to you.
Absorbing.
Two fuckers that came up to you and said, dude, you got to start writing. You got to start writing. It wasn't just one person. Two different people came up to you and was like, dude, start writing.
And they'll do that tonight.
Yeah.
There's people all the time come up to me. They know I'm fucking funny. I just don't write jokes.
And then what do you think's stopping you from doing that? Do you think it's laziness?
Resistance. So it could be laziness, yeah.
I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. I'm lazy in so many aspects of my life. I'll come up here and I'll like talk all about working out and shit, be amped up and juiced up in the first 20 minutes, but like I'm still lazy in a lot of aspects of my life. You know what I mean? I'll throw a little dog shit on my neck, you know? It's like I'm still not exactly where I'd want to be, you know, strict as financial as I am, right? Because I've had this talk before. I don't know who it was, but, you know, like I have that dumbass mindset where it's like, oh, I could die tomorrow. Why not go eat that fucking piece of salmon? Why not go, you know, go eat out to eat? You know what I mean?
Not bad though.
Right? When it's like
it's not, but it's not good. It's not bad. It's just your choice to make.
Yeah, because that's kind of where I've been, right? But I know I'm slacking in that end where I could be a lot more disciplined. And then the other aspect too is
you
like,
could look at life as like we're just gonna die.
I mean, yeah, right. It's kind of hard not to. But then I look at the aspect as well where I'm just like, I should be a lot more disciplined too, and only eat healthy, get my macros, track my calories if I'm going to continue to work out and try to, you know, try actually getting some gains. And you know what I mean? Those are two major fucking aspects of my life I know I'm lazy on. It's not always the laundry in the hamper that's been sitting for a day or two. It's that type of shit where I can actually say, fuck, this is where I'm screwing up on in my life. And I can say why. I can pinpoint why. The first step is admitting. And I don't know, you know, I want to almost healthy or like put a healthy challenge out there. I want you to start writing because I know you can fucking take off with this shit. I know you can.
I know I could be like one of the funniest open micers for sure if I wrote. Like people know that shit. They've seen me, but yeah, and that's why everyone's been like pushing me because they're like, in this scene, it's like everyone helping each other for the most part. I mean, there's still some bad apples, but it's like
they're easy.
Like no one is really getting more opportunities than the next guy. I mean, they might get something nice here and there, but it's
But
like,
it's like, dude, you have too many years of like your early funny shit, like all those YouTube videos you've ever made in your life. Like,
it's a whole different thing.
I get it, but it's like
Two different things.
But like, it's still kind of within the same ball field, if you will. Like you.
It's like the same muscle, but not the same like delivery.
Mm-hmm. I can respect that.
It's like writing a movie script versus like writing a stand-up. You're still working that muscle, but it's different delivery.
Yeah, and I remember we talked that night at the roast. Like, it's like the punchline or what somebody came up to you. I think it was the fucker with the beard who supposedly now has gotten on Kill Tony. Yeah, and so that's why his balls were bigger than everyone in the room. He was fucking bouncing on them fuckers. Well, that fucker was like, I forget what he said. He's like, you got a good. It was either him or it was the other guy. He's like, your openings are are great. And he said, then you don't have, I forget what he said, whether it's a punchline or a finisher.
Yeah. That's my jokes. I got great setups, but no punchlines. I could get there.
I want to challenge you on that shit, dude, because you're fucking, I look up to you in that aspect, bro, because you have balls I don't have. It almost gets me emotional right now, because you have balls I don't have to keep doing that shit every fucking week. And I really think that you could fucking eventually be fucking some shit, dude. And it's hard. It's hard. It's very hard. I get it. Again, I stated on the aspects I'm slacking in, right? There's probably more I could figure out. But it's like, I understand, too. We feel like we're at a disadvantage being from Cincinnati.
I don't feel that. I'm just like, I know I'm lazy and I kind of just accept it. Like, at that point, it's like, it's cool. One day, like maybe 5 years down the road, and if I regret wasting all this time, I'll probably be like, shit. But right now, I'm just like, yeah, is what it is.
I relate. Yeah.
So only time will tell.
See, shit makes me want to go to fucking wherever tonight. Can I still sign up, or is it strictly Facebook page only now? Like, you got to be in a group.
Hi-Fi is on paper.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Sign-ups start at what, 6, 7?
I think 8:15.
8:15. Fuck.
But yeah, I think I'm getting the networking side in first, and then the jokes after. Probably just because whenever I'm there at the mics, I'm usually just outside chilling, and then like the same 10 people will come up to me and just start bullshitting and talking. And so it's pretty cool. Made some friends there, good people I've had on the podcast. And people that are kind of like motivating me to write or to keep going. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll get to it. Because I keep telling them, like, the podcast is more important to me than the stand-up is. So, to be honest, I'd rather be a podcaster than a comedian. But, like, they kind of go hand in hand. You need the podcast to create a fan base to be a comedian. So, maybe that's where I'm starting. Maybe I'm doing the right thing because I'll have a fan base when these people don't.
Oh, and you'll have a shit ton of episodes.
I have all these episodes. I could monetize them, etc. And they'll just have these bits that are just in the time. Like, you can't... They'll have... Like, they performed on stage, but once they're done performing, that's it. Like, I got this shit pretty much for life, I guess.
For real.
Hmm. And yeah,
Ghostface Killer, 21 Loop Gang. Yeah, dude, it's heavy. I mean, the energy. It's just like,
I'd rather see how all the podcasts evolve more than the stand up. Like, where's the fucking podcast gonna be in 10 years? That shit's probably gonna be somewhere
deep.
Somewhere we don't know where.
Exactly. And I think that, like,
you're never gonna know until you get there.
There's another aspect that I'm slacking in is trying to find fucking, loyal guests. It's like, maybe I'm not trying hard enough either. Maybe I'm too fucking lazy on it, right? I found a couple guys are like, yeah, I'd love to be on. And then when it comes time to be on, they fucking flake, like we've seen already with so many people. And I think that, like, maybe I'm just not looking at the right crowd.
Yeah, I don't think
Maybe
so.
you know what I mean? I
we
think
need
it's,
we need a guest that is like someone who's doing shit like us, like
Mm.
has a podcast, or they're like doing something
Doing something.
online, or they're doing something. Because it's like we can have fucking Billy, Joe, and Bob on all day, but it's like no one fucking knows these people.
no one knows him.
It's like you need a guy who has his own fan base value, whatever you
Mm.
call it, to come on to multiply ours, and we
Yeah.
multiply his, and it's like, yeah.
It's an even exchange.
But yeah, we need to have like more creative types on, I guess, rather than just like some random cool
Joe Blow.
random guy. It's
Yeah.
cool to have your friends on, but like, and that's more of just something you appreciate on your own. It's like the world's not
I'm just
gonna
saying right
fucking-
now, Hofbrauhaus.
Gee.
Sorry. The woman. Whenever let me get an hour.
Mhm.
That's how it goes. Maybe I'm not taming good enough.
Probably.
Yeah. It's you're right. You're right. Maybe I'm just looking at a different type of criteria. I was really hoping to get that guy on here who had his own detailing business, but he details cars for
Mhm.
the Bengals. I mean, he details most of the fucking team's cars. You know, I thought that was
So
pretty
he-
fucking cool.
Yeah. He's
But
probably got some
he's-
clientele that would watch, possibly.
Oh yeah.
So
It's just fuck. He's so damn busy. But then again, it's like a relationship, right? Like, are you actually too busy to reply? Or are you just kind of like, us in many aspects? Are we being too lazy, right? Maybe he's pushed us off intentionally. Because I
think
asked
he's
him 3
busy.
separate occasions.
Seems like he's pretty fucking busy.
I really think he is. He's swamped, dude. Because there's so many fucking rich people out here in Cincinnati that need their
He's
cars
got his
detailed.
job in his own life.
Yeah.
I don't think he's worried about a podcast.
I don't either. So yeah, maybe I need to get a little more creative. I need to find somebody who's, on the grind, doing something,
Mhm.
somebody who's hungry.
We had Chris Wise on.
That was actually pretty cool.
That was cool. He didn't promote us for shit. But
Nah, he was
we
on
didn't
that,
ask, so it's cool.
Nah, he would have asked us to pay him like $50 on like
It's
fucking
fine.
Venmo or some shit.
I mean,
Pay him in fucking Clash of Clans money or some shit.
even if I was on some like 10 subscriber podcast, I would have still been like, hey, check this out. This is me talking.
For real.
But I don't know, because his clientele's a little different too. It's not like people like us. It's the
Starting to rain.
rappers, for lack of a better word. It's raining. But yep. What's that timer say on the thing?
58.
58.
Damn, that's like,
Just in time for the Gonzo bet.
damn.
I already got it pulled up.
And what did we do? Did the Reds win last week?
week? I can't remember if we bet the Tuesday game or the Wednesday game, but they're both the same result. And I know
I took the Reds.
me and Cameron took the Reds. You took the Yankees.
Okay.
Reds won. Reds
Yeah.
swept the Yankees.
We swept them.
Yeah, and
We
then we got
swept 'em.
and then we got
Yeah, that
swept.
rain looks sick.
And then we got swept by Detroit. So,
I
But,
watched the clouds come in throughout the duration.
but today's game, they're playing the Rockies. There's already a score, so we got to bet on one tomorrow.
Fuck the Rockies. Fuck.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to take the Rockies. I think
Oh,
doing
it just
pretty
got
good.
delayed actually today.
Dang.
Oh, I mean, I can see why.
they in
Yeah.
Cincy?
So we're talking about the rain.
Are they here today?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
but I'm taking the Reds tomorrow.
Okay.
Hey. I'll go with the Reds.
Fuck. I
Fuck
guess
it.
Cameron's going odd man out, going Rockies.
Rocky.
I'm betting black.
They're winning 5-0 right now in the second inning. So
Rockies are.
no, the Reds are. So if they beat them
Rockies are
today
trash as
and they win tomorrow, they'll sweep the Rock. Oh no, it's a 4-game series. They play them again on Thursday. But hoping for another sweep.
Hell yeah.
There's your
bro.
Gonzo bet of the week.
That's for the loyal listeners. Stay till the end.
Yes, sir. Hoagie.
Hoagie.
Man, I played video games for my first time yesterday. I really would like to do it today again. I've been trying. I've just been having to tell my woman, like, hey, I'm playing. It's really hard to do. It's a lot harder than
Just
you'd
say
expect. I know. But my balls aren't as big as the guy with the little tweedly deep mustache.
Yeah, well, he's kind of like an incel. So
Jesus. Well, it's been a good podcast. We started out fucking pent up, calmed down, got centered, got present moment, came in the presence of the Lord. Again, walking flaw here. But we're doing good. We're putting it out in the airwaves.
Yep.
1 week at a time.
Yep.
We're getting there. That's now if I can say one last thing on my end bit. Looking at that beautiful American flag getting all
America.
wet. Flopping. I got homework for the next week besides just some notes that I brainstorm. I need to find some guests. I've said it before. I'm saying it again, but this time I got to find some creative people. Not just Joe Blow. Not just some guy that's done some cool shit. Shout out, Cody. You were cool.
Cody's a cool guy.
Yeah, find somebody who's actually down with the fucking count. You know, somebody who's really out here getting creative. Somebody who's out here is brainstorming. Somebody's out here is juicing. Somebody who's out here fucking, you know,
Trying.
Somebody who's hungry, like myself right now, because it's supper time. That's it.
That's it.
That's that.
That's that.
All right,
All right.
115. You got it.
Bingo. Beep.